got little dots there. I'm cleaning my kitchen and making cabbage soup, banana bread, zucchini bread. No, I don't normally eat it, and yes, I am sick, and I will power through this. So people still gotta eat, and I still got food going bad. So. And listening to Lindsay's story. I gotta get Mother's Jam. My friends. Into the dishwasher. I'm just scatterbrained. Can't hardly get with it. It's quite loud. Let me mute this. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know what I did? I must have emptied the dishwasher and bumped it or something. I'm trying to clean the kitchen so I can destroy it. I destroyed it at breakfast and then at lunch, and then I was like, you know what? I better clean this up because I had like a lot of mess. I made a big ass mess. I'm really good though. I'm really, really good. I'm making a cabbage soup, zucchini bread, and banana nut, zucchini bread, and cabbage soup. That's what I'm making. Cabbage soup, I found a really good recipe, so hopefully it's good. How are you? Boiled water. Do not need water. Now I need to go get my other stand to put the phone on because this one's on the countertop and it's not working for me. Hold on. Now I gotta get so I have acquired Hi Sam gloves. You know, I'm glad you don't change your name or anything. We are cooking. I'm going to do that one already. As soon as I figure out how tall I need this and get the thing off my camera, so you're gonna have to give me a second. I'm discombobulated right now. Weird. All right. Now I gotta take my phone. Glove friend, I love that. Hold on. My phone, I thought was, yeah, it's good. I think this is good. I'll twist it right here. Okay. Now, I need this. Get my recipes done. Well, I need an apple. I need an apple. That's everything in the fridge while I'm doing that. Give me a second. I'm gonna get all the fuzzies. First, we have to do that. hands a little dry. Hey, Andrew. How are you today? We're cooking. I'm playing cabbage and stuff. Hold on. What? I'm having issues with my camera stand, so you just hold on a second. Okay, now. Those are a bunch of like clean dishes I hand washed over there. So, how are you today? I know it. I do know it, sweetheart. Well, how are you today? Hold on one second. I gotta grab my computer. I just remembered something. So let me end one more. I'm glad you're doing well. It's important. I keep moving. I'm doing 4 or 5 stalks of celery. I usually try to cut celery by hand, but these are small. For a big pot of soup. We're doing this. I am cooking cabbage soup, and I'm also cooking banana bread and zucchini bread. I have to get them all, you know. I'm gonna wash my vegetables first. You hate banana bread? Well, you sweet. You haven't had my banana bread, right? I really should show it. We're gonna go with quick and easy. I make really good banana bread. It's gonna have walnuts in it, which I hope there's some left. Because I've been making a lot of stuff with pecans, and I just eat them raw. I like raw pecans, they're good. I know, really supposed to. Really supposed to. Really supposed to be thinking that. She's really stoked to. But everything's organic, I guess that's okay, because you don't get. I love it. Yeah, not everybody can cook, you know? So a lot of people try to cook, and I'm glad that they do. But not everybody can cook. Like, there's a struggle. But anybody can learn how to cook, I can assure you that. I can promise you that. Because everybody can learn how to cook. I got my cutting board out, yes, for my stuff, and I'm actually using it for the mandolin. Excuse me. I gotta cut up onion, I have to cut up carrots. I'm not doing that by hand. I'm making it from scratch, and I ain't cutting none of this up by hand, except for this cabbage here. The cabbage I will cut up by hand because I cannot stick it in here. And you just have to, like, it's easy. Okay, wait, I need 1 onion. I'm gonna go like 1.5. Are you at school, Steven? Onions. I'm gonna ship stuff. No conversation. You should just dry it out and put it up. Okay. And I think I'm going to saute. I speak English. Some broken French, but mostly English. Okay. And it away. I call cabbage soup the diet soup. Cabbage creates a lot of gas if it's not cooked right, and or if you don't have the gut bacteria to actually digest it. Aw, I'm sorry, sweetheart. You know what? I will tell you about what to do when you're lonely. Keep yourself busy, because the happiest of lives is a busy solitude. Being alone, but being busy, like keeping yourself going and keeping your mind active. You're never truly alone if, you know, but I am sorry. Being lonely is hard. Is pasta? Let me grab a knife. Well, I'm here. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel a lot better. That is ridiculous. Even if you're scared, you're stronger than you know. I love this song. I love Lindsay Sterling as a violinist. She is freaking a genius. I wanted to go see her perform, but unless I'm going to Texas, there's no way. See, I can't understand you. I'm cutting 2 onions. You know the best way to cut onions, so I'm going to back the camera up and like this. Let's see if that's a better angle. Yes! Okay, so that's what I configure to cut an onion, and it's not the most stablest. Just make sure your knife is sharp. Don't do any of this with a dull knife. And make sure if you put a wet paper towel into your cutting board won't move, but I am 100% honest and say that I'm being very lazy. And I'm just taking this part off. I might have to take this next layer off because it is very bruised looking. Yeah. So I do that. I cut off the end, and it usually peels a part of it, and then I just love purple onions because they either want to peel or two don't want to peel. But when they don't want to peel, the layer that's bad will dye your hands. So pretty. I'm about to start frying. It's a defense mechanism of onions. I am doubling the recipe, so that means double the cutting, which is okay because I'm not really cutting. Excuse me. Jesus. I gotta throw this in the trash. I was gonna start crying now. Okay. Clean bowl here. I didn't see any. I can't. Yeah. I get Denise, bro. Denise means Denise in Spanish. Do you know my name's actually pronounced different in French? It's Denise. Let me see. No, that's too wide. I just it would be a lot thicker than that, I can assure you, though. That looked like a pretty big gap for me. Get down low and I start crying. I am so glad you're here, Stephen. Because if not, I wouldn't have any friends in my chat room. Very happy you are here with me. And I appreciate it. Oh, wait. Whatever I'm gonna do is gonna be quick because those be some potent onions. Holy joke. More strings for this one. But I'm going to make light work of all the vegetables. I know people are like, oh, I don't like cooking because there's too much cutting involved. And it's like, well, it depends on what tools you have in the kitchen as to how long your cutting will take. If you're doing it by hand and are trained, it probably won't take you that long that way. People do not like making homemade stuff. And I personally love it. I don't know why I stopped doing content a little while ago. Cooking content? Oh no, I do now. I was kind of cooking, going crazy with it. You know, the only thing I don't trust doing anything in this is do not feel comfortable. Yes, I do with the thing with booper enough to. So I'm gonna cut them into smaller pieces and then put them in with the. So I don't get these long choppy pieces. I'm gonna cut them all up. Put them in there. Do it to dangle some of it. I think I want to figure out how to can this soup and take it with me to Tennessee. I think it would be rather brilliant. That way I'm making all my own meals, but I thought about putting everything in a cooler and I'm like, that's not really realistic. I know I'll have a refrigerator at the hotel, but I'm making all of our meals for 3 days. Most of it's going to be like eggs in the morning. We have farm eggs that stay shelf stable for a year. So just putting them loosely on the top of the cooler, they'll stay really, really good. They can stay good too in the car, but I just don't like the thought. I took them to Maine one time, a bunch of eggs to Maine, and it worked out great. It was 3 days of travel. They were not kept in a cooler. Well, they were kept in a cooler type bag, but it worked out really well. The eggs made it all the way to Maine, and we ate the crap out of those eggs. Now I just think I need to bring 2 cartons of eggs and just keep them, you know, kind of in the back seat in the cooler. And then lunch is going to be like, if we go on a hike, I think it's going to be dehydrated soup that we rehydrate, or like rice and beans, something of that nature, something with high protein, high fiber, meeting healthy fats. You got to meet all these different goals, especially if you're going to go take a 10-mile hike. You want to make sure that you're eating properly. And things like applesauce, dehydrated applesauce, like fruit leather. I'm making some of that. I usually keep that in my car just in case anything happens and I get stranded. I always keep lighters in my car. That way, in case, you know, you break down, you're at least able to start a fire. That could save your life. That could save your life. I'm not joking. Always keep a damn lighter in your car. Okay. I need to get serious and cut this up. I have all the stuff cut up I need for the cabbage soup except for the cabbage, which I'm doing the celery by hand because I don't trust the cutter with the strings, so I'm doing it by hand. If you ever do something, smarter is the best way to do it. If you want, keep your, do the same thing over and over and over and over, and you'll get that done really fast, and then you move to the next step of it. And I'm just cutting these into smaller, like, slices, and then I'm just going to cut them all at once. I think I need a longer knife, but we'll see when we get to it. I have a weird obsession with trying to cut everything small. Actually, we should probably move to the stove and heat this up so we can start cooking this, because it won't take me but 2 seconds to, you know, I should do that one with the, hold on, get my thoughts together. Once I get all this cut out. Yes, just fly everywhere with the trash. Wait. I should not be cutting these like this. That's why I keep moving my hands. Should really be chopping these like better. One second, I gotta move my bowl. And wipe the stove off real quick. I dirtied this up real bad. Not bad as I thought. I was in a mood this morning. Don't play. I was in a mood this morning. I was not picking nothing up. Get all the rest of the stuff out of here because I'm going to rinse it and then cut up some zucchini. You don't want onion in your zucchini, but actually, ooh, you know what? An artesian sourdough loaf with onion and zucchini, and tomatoes. Ooh, yes. This flavor profile is going to come all together. Yes. I think it is a little messy. I don't know, people say use avocado oil. And I'm like, I don't think, not avocado oil. Bye! You'll have to come back and watch it later. See how the food came out. Oops. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Onion's supposed to go in first, but of course I have carrots with the onion, but that's should wait till the oil was hot. And absorb it. I thought it'd be hot by now. Celery last. You have to see the color. It looks so pretty. Now we're going to need oregano for this roll. Oregano. This seed is actually rather apple. I lost my cabbage. Where did it go? How'd that happen? Carrots and onions. I'm going to cook them for 4 minutes. I started these ahead of time, and then I will add the other stuff. It's going to be amazing cabbage soup. Let's see if I can make any of it shelf stable, hydrated. Yeah, I know I got plastics in my fridge. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Me and my hand. 4 minutes. That means I have 4 minutes to cut the cabbage. Can we do it and rinse it? I can do it. 4 minutes. This 4 minutes. I gotta move the camera. I see that now. This thing. discovery. But always let your knife do your work. Cut that. You can see it, but cut it in half. And then I'm just literally going to cut the sides of this in here, and it'll come out. Core out. Successful most of the way. You just cut, cut it long ways, cut it in wedges. This is still core. All the way up, all the way up it. Woo, I'm out of the water. You want to make sure you cook the onion down well enough, because if not, I'm going to give you gas. Just FYI. In case you're cooking stuff for other people or not, So I have this. Got their bags here. Ooh, throw it in. Throw in the oven. This is a whole other thing to do, and my time is up. That's okay. Thank you. Let's keep setting. Another person. Okay. I don't know where to put this stuff at. I think I have this much. Now we turn it on very low. We have got spots in this one. And do that scarf. That's got here too. Okay, now We add all the cabbage in to sweat. Begin sweating. I'm going to stir this. Put a little cabbage in there. Cabbage doesn't take much to be broken down, but at the same time it does. Some of these quarter pieces take a while, so let it sweat. This is about the time I'm going to add a teaspoon of oregano. I need to put basil, about a teaspoon. And I need to let this sweat. So, a big pile of we have a big pot of cabbage soup. And I'm letting the cabbage sweat right now before I add the chicken broth. So let me add chicken broth. There's so much burn. Gosh, it smells, oh my gosh, it smells delish. What are you doing here? Flour. 1 cup mashed bananas. I have 3 bananas, so it better be. Sorry. The other one's killing me. I'm letting the cabbage sweat. Let's go ahead and cut it first and not worry about what I do now. So, I cut the zucchini. Zucchini is mostly water. Here, we'll focus on it. There's water. Okay, actually. But I normally turn these things on, but I don't think this is gonna be. You can tell this is a homegrown zucchini. Like that. This on. Right under the stove. Always pull the stove apart. That's it. Cabbage soup. And my second zucchini. I have two. I need to move back over here as soon as my stuff's done. I'm changing my spot. I'm not really make the editing of it. As soon as this is done, I'm going to mix it. No idea. I wish I could smell this through the screen. No. Not here. I think that's going to be my catch. I don't know what my little recipes. I can look at you what's my last. Yes, I'm going to hide the recipe somewhere in there. Yeah. Okay. too. One container of vegetable broth. I have to shake mine. A container of chicken broth. You get the chicken broth. This is a little bit of added protein. You can still get protein from plant sources. I'm not saying that. Saying that's all. And also digestion. Don't let them. Don't dump it. This needs to be finely grated. Zucchini makes, I put zucchini in everything. If I want to make a dish like the way it works. This piece right here. I think zucchini is a well, good idea. However it came about, it's a bad spot. Not bad. Container though, so I can get the dump this. I gotta have 4 cups of zucchini for the zucchini bread. I'm making my grandma's made the same recipe since I was little. This recipe's very old and it's very good, and I absolutely love it. And I'm addicted to it. It kind of brings childhood nostalgia back, you know. I'm making 2 different consistencies. I only needed 4 cups of zucchini, and I already almost have it, and I have a ton of zucchini left. That's okay, we're just gonna keep going. I might add some zucchini to the dish. Flung zucchini all across the camera. It's gotta be a little bigger than that. That's not working. I will be here all flipping day. And I will be here all flipping day. Here we go. I'm going to measure 4 cups out. I'm going to dump it. I'm going to have to double this recipe. It's already doubled. I only needed 2 cups, and now I've got 4 cups. So I'm making a lot of bread loaves here. It's for 1 recipe. Wow. And I'm making banana bread. Ridiculous. Shit. You know what I mean? Zucchini smells like pumpkin to me, and I'm not big on pumpkin. But it ain't really on the zucchini bread. The thing about this one is it does make a bit of a mess. It does make a little bit of a mess. That's okay. Oh, where did that arm muscle go? Okay. That's true. I do work out. This might be hard for a normal person to do. Just try it out. It is. My 95-year-old grandmother at the same time can do it. So. We'll say what we say. Okay, so how much flour am I going to need for this? I might freeze some of the zucchini and use it. Another, can you freeze zucchini like that? Lost girls. Gonna make some damn good zucchini bread. Yeesh. I gotta clean this thing before it gets stuck on dirt. I need to mash. Sit and it doesn't take too long. 2 seconds to put in there. Yeah. Doesn't take 2 seconds to put in. Okay, so I have whole thing up to 3. Makes life easier to just do it really quick afterwards to cut all that crap up. I cut my hand. Okay. gotta get tomatoes. 1 second. Tomatoes. And let's see what we're doing. It's a full pot. I don't know how to make stuff that isn't full. Large portion. I don't know how to make small portions. This is not ingrained in me. Okay. And 11 sweet tomatoes, you're now done. Let me find the rest now before. Casserole. Man. Carn rolls sound delicious, but not what I'm looking for. Rolls. Rich rolls. We don't want rich rolls. We'll get the poor rolls. These are for dumplings. Danish pastry. Man, these are going to be good one of these days, but not today. Right. Method for muffins. Corn muffins. I love it. Master recipe for muffins. Cheese biscuits. Cannot be veganized. I'm having a crisis here. Bread. Oh! Put a carrot into the soup to put acid. I wonder if I can just make it with everything except the... One tower of dishes about to fall. So if you take a carrot, a whole carrot, and put it in your soup, it'll absorb all the acid out of your soup. So no acid, no high acid levels. It's not going to absorb all of it, but it's going to absorb a bit. And just throw the carrot away. Do not eat the carrot because it would be an acid carrot. So put this in your soup. $155 and $156. I'm putting corn in their zucchini bread and I'm not having it. No thank you. No thank you. We need 3 cups for one recipe, so 6 cups altogether if we double it. So I still have 2 cups too many. But banana bread. Zucchini bread, let's do it. It's 4:10. I got 2 hours to complete everything. So the sugar is the problem. I need a substitute for sugar. Okay, we got applesauce. That's what we're using. Applesauce. Stop the shoe and start over because I don't know if the things keep messing up this cookbook. I had onion juice and okay. Okay. So what am I doing here? Combine zucchini, sugar, oil, and eggs. I can do that. How many eggs do we want? 4 flipping eggs. You're out your damn mind. I have that many eggs to spare, sir. Two. I'll do three because I can't do. I'll do three and I'll add some water with the egg before I put it anything. And that'll substitute for the fourth egg because I gotta have breakfast for tomorrow and I gotta have enough eggs for my banana bread, and it ain't happening if I do that. This pork cookbook's gonna look real interesting. I don't get the books very often, but I can't find my grandmother's recipe for that. Woo. I usually clean these and dehydrate these and put these on my plants. It's really good for your plants. And I'm going to go live with people, but right now it is what it is. Bread. I'm still here. I'm doing this stuff, y'all. Probably so. Okay. 2 eggs for the banana bread. I have 4 eggs a day, and I'll do it on 4 months. So we haven't. I love these wide mouth jars. These are my favorite. That's legit. It has to cook for 2 hours, so it doesn't need to be up that high. Okay. The fuck is Western oil? We ain't using that 1.5 cups. Too much. That's too much. We're gonna use olive oil. Yes, it's a stronger tasting oil, but which way to get healthy fats? Wait, what temp is the oven? Yes, make it 300. Oil has a smoke point of, I think it's 350 or 400, and then it turns to trans fat, and you just really don't want that. You know what's fun? Olive oil is good for your skin. Cool. A lot of times, the bottle, close it really tight, sit it upside down at the end of an olive oil bottle, and then I'll use that first. Use a little bit of water for the last egg, and once they're homogeneous, meaning a mixture that is more than 2 things, that hetero mixture, you can usually tell them apart, but you need to say it. Never mind, I haven't said anything. I'm like a jackass trying to pronounce words here. You know what? Since I'm not using sugar, I'm wondering if I should do pineapple. Pineapple, applesauce, and everything else. Probably not a smart idea. Now, the next time I use avocado oil, see the difference in them or not. sugar. Oh, sugar. Now we need applesauce. I guess I should start with the open one first. These people like applesauce. I made applesauce, but it didn't happen. I'm not using the applesauce that I just made to dehydrate on this. Thank you. I need 3 cups of sugar. Wow. 1, 2. It's gonna be a moist cake. Oh, hello. Well, not a cake, zucchini bread. We don't have no sugar. Okay, so mix up your liquid ingredients. Sorry, can't do it. Okay. Of course, I need 2 more bowls. Hi, Aunt Dewey. Did you get a bath? I have a no, that happens sometimes. We're making the bread now. The cabbage is good. And now I need how much? Okay, baking powder, baking soda. Cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon. I hate removing these lids. Oh. Sorry, y'all. I have a phone call. I don't think I can stick that in there. Actually, I'm gonna do this separately. Dill bread calls for 1 can of beer. Can you imagine? Okay. Okay. Baking soda, baking powder is 2 teaspoons. So I'm putting 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. One's responsible for helping the cake rise, and the other one's not responsible for much of anything. So, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Love my baking soda. If I can get me out of here. Hold on 1 second. I'm almost done putting these ingredients in. I'm on 3 cups of flour. I'm on a deadline, kind of. The soup is cooking though. The soup is cooking. It smells fantastic. It smells absolutely fantastic. I need 3 cups of flour per. I might be going to the store tonight, which I was trying to avoid like the plague. You know what I mean? I've had enough of like, oh, I've had a very good day. I will admit, I've had a wonderful day. I've got a lot of homework done. I've had a very productive day. I've had a very I've had a really good day. I'm excited. 2 cups. And then how much is this? This is a 1/4 cup, so I'm gonna do this. Actually, probably what I should do. I should have put it with the flour, the stuff, but I guess I gotta mix it up anyways. Mix your flour. It's worth it. To me, it's worth it. Makes it lighter. I don't cook breads very often now. My grandmother loves bread, so here we are. I spoil her. There. Then I'll just have to get the whatchamacallit, I'm not gonna have enough flour for all these loaves. Sucks. It might, but if I do, it's gonna be just enough. I'm trying to decide what are some good lunches. And Dewey, Steven, I know what your name is, but what are some good lunch ideas? What are your favorite lunches? Get it out. I'm doing this because I gotta stir the flour. As I go along, some of it. I need to add cinnamon to it and nuts. I'm almost out of flour. I have enough to do banana bread. I got all my liquid ingredients here. And I got most of my dry ingredients here. This takes 2 seconds, y'all, just to shift your flour. It's really just 2 seconds. I know people hear that and they're like, I'm not shifting my flour. You don't have to, but it does make a really big difference in my opinion. I don't eat bread very often, but I feel like it does. Okay. 1, 2. 2 heaping things of cinnamon. We love cinnamon in this house. We must add the cinnamon. Okay, then I just need yeah. I need a cup of chocolate. I don't know what the nuts are. Soup to boiling. Soup. What was I doing? I must find the nuts. 1 second. I'm so sorry, Stephen. Hold on. Here I go. That sucks. I'm sorry, 1 second. I gotta see it. I have pistachios, but so far I do not have pecans. Pistachios would be good. gonna use pistachios. Oh, I think I have enough though. No problem, shot, but that's okay. For crushing. No, they're not in the fridge. I touched every little piece in the fridge, picked everything up. I touched every plastic bag in the fridge. I just moved everything on every single shelf. Didn't you make that chicken salad? No, we probably don't have any. They probably haven't had any because I used the ones in a quart-size Ziploc bag. I didn't do a sandwich bag. There was a quart-size Ziploc bag, but I used those the last time we used them. Yeah, I know. You okay, Grandma? You okay? Okay. I have some pistachios. I'll use those, but I think I'll wait on the banana bread till later because I'm not gonna want it. It's okay, Grandma. I'll talk to you later. Hear me anyways. It's okay. Straight back to that. Not here. I'm gonna cut my nuts up in here. Sorry about that. I had to. My grandma thought she knew where some nuts were. We did not. I think we used them all last time I made something that we needed nuts for. Oh yeah, it's about to be loud. I'm all about cooking smarter, not harder. So we're about to mute. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Okay. Huh? My next stream is going to be not tomorrow. Maybe this weekend. Maybe. Oh my god, no. This stupid thing. But get some good sleep. It might be tomorrow at the gym. I gotta work this off. No, I'm kidding. I don't usually eat. I'm making this for other people, but so I don't have what I need. That sucks, but that's okay. I got some part of what I need. Bye. Get some good sleep, girl. Have a good day at school. Set yourself up for success. You don't want to overmix gluten. So I just try to, after I've shifted it, because if you overdo the gluten, it cracks. Gluten's very particular. I don't often cook with it because of that, and the fact it does have a lot of vitamins in it, but glue, kind of in the words itself of why you should avoid too much of it, but I will make this for homeless people. I will make this for everybody. But this is for my neighbors. My neighbors are awesome, and I'm going to say, I love you guys. Here's bread. Oh, I'm going to turn on I don't overmix the gluten and have it. I love this song. I love all of Lindsay Sterling's songs. This is with Kristen Paul, I think. I can't read it right now. It might not be right. I love I think I might try to put it into a big pan because I have too many. This is what we do. I'm putting it in this big ass thing because, yes, just because you do want to put your zucchini into your batter at this point. This is a recipe I've helped assist with for like a long time. Like 35 years I've made this recipe. So I can say without a shadow of a doubt that it is a recipe that you'd love if you give it a shot. Is gonna be beautiful, but very hard to mix in these bowls. I might have to mix one and then pour it into this one, because this is gonna be fun. So I'm gonna oil, and this is the flour, but I don't know if I want to flour it because, yeah. What is it? Is that a piece of this side? I don't trust these dishes. They're falling apart. They fall apart. That feels really dirty. Done in that time. I'm just going to put some second down. Hey, use that. Under the wash it. Gotta be washed first. When I get these done, I will. Pick up the flour. I'm done, right? I hope this is enough. Honestly, I do not have any flour on the freaking. I'm just putting flour on the bottom of the stand. A little bit of flour goes a long ways. Okay. Pans are ready. Zero counter space though. 300 for an hour and a half. Wow. That's pretty good. This one is good. Ooh, don't overmix. It's the name of the game. Your batter will be loose. I'm going to put some vanilla in here. Why not, yeah? A teaspoon or tablespoon of vanilla will go well with it. I just kind of like scrape down the sides and it'll slowly just get mixed for me. And like folding it in. Adding more. I gotta see if I have enough. I really wanted to make banana bread was my original thought. I don't know why I made this much bread. Nobody needs this much bread made at once. I guess I could freeze it for a couple months. This is definitely an arm workout for whoever wants to know. Enough, I got one. Now I gotta make another one because I've doubled the recipe. I got 2 batters. Right. You'll know how they say not to eat the batter or whatever. Most people think it's the eggs. It's not the eggs. It's the flour. Raw flour is very dangerous. I don't think people knew that, right? A lot of people think it's the eggs, but you could eat raw eggs. Not heavily processed raw eggs. Don't do that. That'd be bad. But raw eggs nonetheless. And again, don't overmix your gluten because you'll regret that too. Oh, that sucks. I want a banana bread with nuts. Maybe coconut banana bread. Ooh. Okay, it's done. Banana bread has to have crunch to it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. These are going to be the cutest little loaves. No, it's going to be big though. Make them kind of cute and big. Hey, I don't know. This is actually going to work out or not. Probably not. But we've got to find out. I have a lot of batter left in this one, and I just want to be able to make a big, tall loaf. Ooh, it's going to be risky. But nobody ever got nowhere not being a risk taker, so we'll be a risk taker. Oh gosh, no, this is going to be too much. This ain't going to work out. Holy bajoli. How much do you think she can rise? I did put a little more there. I think it's gonna make a difference where I put it. It's all gonna level out. I'm not gonna put any more in these things. All right, throw it in the oven. Oh, that's a lot of that. You know what? I ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna make banana bread. Without your love, I'll live this happy spot. Without your touch. That's 5. Whew. Sorry guys, I'm like singing and this is my personal one, I guess it was wondering. Need butter. Two cups. It's pretty hard. Two cups. Two cups. Hope it's enough that I have 2 cups. Oopsies. If I want to put a spoon in there. It's alright, lads. Made a mess. Fine. Wow. Exactly 2 cups. Okay. So this, I need butter. Butter. I need half a cup of butter. There's some real butter. That's like some butter, I think. Like flour on my face. Such a wonderful. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. That's half a cup of butter. And if it's not, okay, it's enough. One teaspoon of baking powder. Well, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. 112 rise, that should still rise. Yeah, this baking soda doesn't change the acidity of stuff too much. Okay. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. I'm gonna make chocolate chip banana bread. That sounds delish. Okay. Some sugar and what was it? Half a cup of sugar and sugar. And then 1 cup mashed banana. Now I gotta mash the ding dang banana. I don't even know where the bananas are. Banana. That's what I'm gonna use for the shifting of the flour. Let's get some bananas. This banana looks like Holy Lord froze it over, but we're gonna revive it in. No, we gotta get that out of there. We're gonna revive it, and we're doing banana bread, y'all. Chocolate chip banana bread because we do not have any nuts. I normally do any kind of nut for the thing. I just made 2 gigantic loaves of zucchini bread, and I'm making 1 loaf of banana bread because I need a cup of mashed nanners, and I don't have a full cup of mashed nanners, so gotta get that little thing out of its tissue. Yes, I cook with my hands a lot, so. And I made soup. Soup. Beautiful soup. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful soup. Okay, what was I doing? Mashing bananas. We're making a lot of different breads because, you know, I had fruit going bad and my grandmother loves zucchini bread. And I love making people happy. And I'll eat some zucchini bread. I like zucchini bread. I'm going to make banana chocolate chip because we don't have any nuts. So it's going to be chocolate chip banana bread. I'm supposed to cream together sugar and butter. I do not have sugar because I'm just that bougie. I have applesauce. I'm so dirty, y'all. I'm covered. Like, I have flour on my nose. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I have flour on my nose like it's a thin layer. Now, my only problem is I don't have a dish to put this in. I used all my stuff. Like, I made huge loaves of banana bread. Huge. Huge. I'm not banana bread. I'm only making 1 loaf of, what the heck you call it. I put the zucchini bread in a pan this big, this wide, and like this tall. And then I used 2 small cornbread loaves like this. I need more pans, and I don't need more pans. I need to figure it out. Yeah, going to mix like this. Butter and applesauce really doesn't mix up too much. I can show you that. Doesn't really. I think I put the eggs in. I love the smell of this thing. The motor. Shortening. I enjoy cooking a lot, but like this I'm making right now, like I'm not gonna eat this. Not like I'm not gonna eat it, like I'm stuck up or anything. I mean, like I'm not gonna eat it because I was making it for other people. And yeah, the soup I made turned out fabulous. The cabbage soup. With just spinach. This looks like a big bread loaf pan too. I ain't got none. Oh well. Figure it out as we go along. It's fine. Shift your flour. If you think it's not important, it is. And it literally, watch, this takes like 2 seconds to do this. Like, this is, it's like when you're sewing and you don't iron your stuff. It's like, that is an important step, people. Iron. It's not that hard. The ironing. I have to pick my daughter up in an hour from school. She's at swim practice right now. I think she may or may not have dropped band. I don't know yet because, no, she didn't. She loves band. She has no time. She commits herself to like 5,000 things and then she's like, oh wait, I will go to that once a week because that's all the time I have. That's cute. But I tell her, I say, you do what you want to do in life. She's very committed. She's a very smart kid. You can't complain all around. You can't complain. Don't overmix because this has gluten in it. And gluten cracks if it's overmixed. And you get like dry, cracked stuff. If you ever want to know why, it's because it's the gluten in it. It's overprocessed. I'm going to do this in the center. Yeah. Oh, this smells good. We're going to get the chocolate chips. Okay, I don't know how many of these I'm actually going to use. The chocolate chips, banana chocolate chip. I guess I'm using the whole thing. I had this much chocolate chips. They don't look like much, but it'll be fine. Scrape the sides off. It needs more chocolate chips. That's sad. I love Lindsey Sterling's Shatter Me records. I think this is from her Shatter Me. It's called Heist, and I think it's a beautifully written song. You can feel, I love Lindsey Sterling's music. You can feel her music, the crescendos. Just, if y'all don't know who she is, y'all are living under a rock, I think. Well, whoever you are. You don't know who Lindsey Sterling is. You've been living under a rock, and I will help you. She's a wonderful, wonderful artist. And you should check her out. I should have put that. Don't I wish? Don't I wish? Don't I wish? I had a butler to do my dishes. Ooh, do I wish? I'm empty my sink, do my dishes. Yes, I have these dishes, but I don't like them. Andrewy, are you still here? Andrewy? You know, I'm calling you Andrewy. Looks good. I'll show you in a second. Right. I'm gonna grease this dish. I don't think I'm gonna need 2, but I look at this and I have no idea if I'll need 2 or 1. Look, grease. I need flour to put on it, but I ain't got no flour, so I just used like 8 cups of flour. That's all the flour I apparently had. Down to a T, like that's all the flour I had. Banana chocolate chip. This is for Amy because she gave me the idea the other day. I was over at her house and I had a banana I did not want to eat and she turned it into banana bread and I was like, ooh, chocolate chip banana bread. Y'all, my face is right now. I am the the master of facial expressions. I will talk to people and never judge me on a facial expression. If I'm having a conversation with you and I all of a sudden look like I'm, doing complex math in my head or something, just leave me alone, because I'm probably doing just that. And I have offended people with my facial expressions too. It's fine. It's fine. If you're talking and I'm looking at you like you're crazy, I'm literally not probably thinking about what you're saying. Which sounds rude, but it's not. It's not rude at all. I have flooded sink. I don't even think I got room in the dishwasher for all this. Yes! You know that feeling when you cook a bunch of stuff and you have I don't know, a few dishes to clean? And you're like, how many dishes am I going to have to hand wash, And it's like, well, when the answer's none, it's a good day. I am scared when a knife goes flopping. I accidentally stabbed my daughter one day, through the arm. She had to get stitches. It was really scary. And she was in shock when it started bleeding and stuff, her arm. She put her hand on it and she started throwing the blood like this, showered me in blood. And I had to grab her arm and then put it over the sink and run cold water on it, because I was like, you gotta stop, girl. I can't do this. This has got to be at 350 for 70 minutes, but that ain't happening. Oh, how do you get banana bread without cinnamon? Where did I do it in my sleep? You know how if you forget to add cinnamon or something, put it on top, sprinkle it on top, and then take a toothpick or a knife, whatever you got. Don't matter. Do what best works for you. I probably suggest a fork. And you just kind of run it along the top. And she goes in the oven for fudge rockers. That'll be it for 40 minutes. Okay. Now it's cleanup time. It's easier to clean up right when you're done rather than just waiting. I don't scrub dishes. I do them right away, and no scrubbing. No scrubbing. No scrubbing for me. No point. Pet peeve, actually. Scrub shit. Wow, I made a mess. There's flour all over my feet. It feels disgusting. Oh! Okay, let's knock this out. Yeah, use this little thing to get the glasses. And then, when I go to get my daughter at 6 o'clock, everything will be done. Dinner will be ready. Okay, granted, the breads won't be out of the oven when I go to get her, but dinner will be ready. And that has been a struggle of ours to have dinner on the table at a decent time, especially with all of our schedules being so crazy. And none of these people can drive. I'm running everywhere for everybody. I'm doing it all on me. If it does not, if I don't do it, it ain't happening. Or if my daughter doesn't do it, it's not happening. Or if my grandmother doesn't do it. But you get what I mean? It's rough some days. Because everybody's in so many different directions. My daughter leaves the house at 5:30. And then I'm back to the house by like 6:30-ish, sometimes a little bit later, sometimes a little bit earlier. But it is one of those. Lord have mercy, that's loud. It's one of those. It's rough some days. I know people here have kids. Maybe does anyone have a song request? I can put it on. I like classical music. I like Lindsey Sterling, but that doesn't mean everybody likes Lindsey Sterling. I also like to gab. What is that? The gift of gab? I have that. I have the gift of gab. I wrote 6 assignments today. Like, I kicked some tush today. Proud of myself. I did a lot of essays. Like, a lot. Like, I am so proud of myself. I thought I was going to have some trouble getting back in, like, the swing of writing and stuff. I did not. Well, I did for like 5 seconds, and then I started talking about something I'm passionate about, and it was like over. I was like, I wrote a page and a half off of just like going, started thinking about the benefits of like, you don't have an immune system if you don't have gut bacteria. I saw somebody that was like, you need to mask up, you need to protect yourself so you don't get sick. And I'm like, no, your immune system needs to be used. Like, I don't know where you get off thinking that this is, I mean, everything I look at so backwards. I can't even sometimes. You look at people and you're like, wow. And they will die on the hill that they're on. And I'm like, only if you knew how the body actually worked and how bacteria and germs migrate. I said, anyways, I would wear them if I was in a very old susceptible group and I had no immune system and I knew I had no immune system and I hadn't, yeah, that's when I would use them. I'm going to be washing everything else by hand. Oy. That's okay. I might just go and wash some of these clothes now. If I don't wash these, I'll be washing the other ones by hand. It's an either or thing. I'm either washing this by hand or that by hand. But I'm not getting both done. Thank you. No. Are you still here? Oh. Bye, girl. You have to get your sleep. That's one thing I am all for. Like, my sleep, like, I don't think people understand what autophagy is. What autophagy is. Autophagy is like your body's street cleaners. You're fully capable of like killing cancer cells on your own. Your body is fully able, the weaker cells it kills like overnight. If you get proper sleep and your body's able to go into a state of autophagy, it means like you can't eat and then go lay down because your body's going to be digesting and it's not going to be street sweeping. Imagine Louisiana. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Bourbon Street or not, but Louisiana, perfect example. Okay, the streets get hosed down every night. Can you imagine them not cleaning the streets of Bourbon Street for 20 years? How disgusting that would be. That's what people are doing to the insides of their bodies, their organs, their arteries. You need autophagy. You can go into autophagy by fasting. You can go into autophagy by proper sleep. But proper sleep is so important. Like, you don't understand. Like, I have a lot of mess here. Like, the floor is covered in flour. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is disgusting. This is not gonna fit in there. But I cooked. Okay, technically I only cooked. I have that big pan that I guess only counts for 1 loaf of bread. I guess that's right. I don't think I'm fitting everything in. I'm gonna have to either nobody's getting anything in for dinner, which would suck if I had to wash all them. Well, I'm only gonna eat them in 3 bowls. I have an OCD about things sitting in the sink overnight. I don't know why. I have to have a clean sink to go to bed. It's weird. Maybe it's OCD. The countertops don't have to be like they can have stuff on them. Like I can hand wash dishes and leave them on the counter. That's fine. But stuff in the sink, like no, thank you. My grandmother likes to hand dry the dishes, but I think that's because she can't actually stand and wash dishes. So she'll sit next to me and she'll dry. So I think that's what that is. I don't think she enjoys just being around and doing something, I think, too. I can't say that. It's gonna look like nothing ever happened in this kitchen. This stuff's not even out of the oven yet. Don't mind all this flour it's under the sink. And then I look to the right. I gotta wash that. Fuck. Fudgeroomies. I just realized I'm gonna have to wash all this stuff. So is this still plugged in? Yes. I'm still attached to the wall. I gotta wash all this. So I'm gonna wash my countertop down, and I'm gonna wash a couple bowls, or I'm gonna wash this. I don't know. I might just leave them in the sink now. Ooh, Between Twilight. I've never heard this song. I'm gonna wash these two bowls. I gotta get this bowl out of here. It's not fitting here. There we go. The puzzle piece, the crouton. We figured it out. And I don't have to wash dinner dishes, so we're good. I just gotta wipe my countertop down and give y'all a good look at my forehead, because it's, laying forward like that. I like this one. Humming is really good for the body too. Just saying. I hum a lot, though. Unnecessarily. I used to actually, that was the only thing in school I ever got in trouble for, besides getting in a fight with this one kid that threw a metal fork at my sister's head. And I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. I think you only break down to anger when there's not a communication ability. And I could not communicate with this person. And when she threw a metal fork at my sister's face, I lost my cool. I did. And I got in trouble for it. And then my dad went up there and he goes, no, that girl was a bully. My daughter's not. Nothing's happening to my daughter. And nothing did happen to me. I never got in any trouble. Teacher was really nice to me after that, too. But it is what... We got clean countertops, y'all. Hey. I'm, how y'all doing? I had a really good day. Across today, I'm gonna wash these dishes. I don't think I wash this. So what I'm going to do is wash this one. And, sorry. I'm bargaining with myself to be lazy. Mommy. I'm bargaining to be lazy, but look at what I'm doing. I'm making like huge meals and making stuff for friends of mine, and I guess I'm being lazy today. This is me being lazy. No, for real, it kind of is. I didn't do as much as I normally do today. Yo, what's your favorite meal? I know y'all are so talkative, but what is your favorite meal? I'm curious. A favorite meal that you can eat on the go. I'm trying to plan my stuff out, and what I'm doing, we are going from early morning. I'm taking this crazy vacation, y'all, and I keep trying to plan everything out because I'm taking my daughter and myself alone, and we are going over 600 miles away. And we are going to go through some caves, and we're going to go hiking through the mountains, and we're going to go zip lining over the mountains, and we're going to go to she's never been to a concert, so I'm taking her to a concert. And to be able to afford this trip, I am having to use points for a free hotel. I get free hotel stay for a week. You know, just from paying my bills, you know, a credit card, you put the money on there, you pay it off, they give you the points, you use the points for whatever they'll let you use the points for. Mine's for flights and hotels, but I will not fly with their points because they're not worth it to do that. So, yeah, I'm using points, and then we don't eat out at all. We are not eating out people. If I do eat out, it's very, very rare. Yeah, it's very rare. But my point is I'm trying to figure out meals I can take with me. I thought I could shelf stabilize or dehydrate some soup. We're gonna need a dehydrated meal to take with us to Kentucky. What time is it? 5:24. I got 30 minutes. Y'all, I was able to get a week ahead in classes. A freaking week. Today. A freaking week. I was able to cook a ton of crap. You should see. I gotta get this lid off. It's gonna OCD about this. I don't know why I'm not. Spatula is over there. I'll wash that too. I always take this ring off. I actually got this cup. I can't drink out of this cup. It's such a cute cup. I got it in Tennessee the last time we went 3 years ago, but that was during the height of COVID, and I was on my way back, and we were in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and I still had an 8-hour drive. I had to drive 8 hours with COVID, and I'm not talking like the COVID that's now. I'm talking COVID like years ago where you're like throwing up every 5 minutes. I had to do that. My daughter was not old enough to drive. She was passed out in the passenger seat. She had COVID too. And we're making it. That was a rough trip. 8.5 hour drive with COVID. It was bad. And I had to drive through the night. I had a really high fever. So this cup, my daughter loves it, so I gave it to her. I couldn't taste anything, and any coffee I would put in here tastes like cardboard, liquid card. It was disgusting, and I can't. Thank you for the love. I greatly appreciate. I do a heart with unicorns because my pinkies are. Hi, Iris. How are you? Hey. See, I told you we would be making cooking stuff. I am having a time. I enjoy my cooking. I'll have to show you what I made. I made a lot of goodies. Well, I guess I made a lot of goodies for the neighbors. I have a problem making small amounts of anything. I guess that's the Louisiana influence. Especially, you're in Louisiana, you usually bake for all your neighbors. I get some stuff baked for me, but nobody cooks anymore, and it's kind of disappointing. Oh my goodness, my soup is at a roiling boil, and it's on simmer. And the kitchen's cleaned up, kind of. There is crap. And the stove is still dirty. Frick the stove. I got all my dishes washed. I don't care if they're sitting all over the countertop. It don't matter. Okay. I made soup. Made cabbage soup, which is done, and it is ready. That is going... Y'all, this is a diet soup, and yes, this is a carrot in here. To take the acid out of your soup, you can either neutralize the acid by using an alkaline seasoning like cinnamon, or you can put a carrot in it, and it absorbs the acid. The soup is totally ready and smells delicious. And then I'm going to see if I can show the oven. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Okay, sorry about that. So cabbage soup, and then I have zucchini bread, don't mind the oven, and then banana bread, and zucchini bread back there. So I was making a few things. Now I got to clean my stove off because I have destroyed the kitchen today. Making all this because, well, Selfish requested a good recipe for cabbage soup, so that's that. And then the bread, I had zucchini going bad, and why not? And the banana bread, because I wanted banana nut bread, but I got banana chocolate chip banana bread. Whichever way you want to say which one first. Yeah. It is good. It smells delicious in here. But I'm like, I got flour, like a coating of flour all over my face. Everything's dirty, but that's okay. That's why you get a towel and wipe it all down. It does not take too long to wipe this stuff off. The stove can get really hot though. I will say that. The stove gets very hot. I don't like cleaning the stove when the oven and the stove is on. But I would like to clean it before I have to go get my kiddo. She's at, ooh, I should have kept the zucchini seeds. I bet you those are full of protein. Bet you. I put money on it. I found this PEO cookbook at a book sale where everything was like $1.50 and stuff, and it was coming handy. I've used it quite a bit. My grandma, I got it from my grandma because I could read it. I thought it was like dark enough that she could read. She can't read it, so. But she attempts to. It's the cutest little thing, so. But I should use those seeds for. I need to really sanitize the countertops, but that's not happening right now. We're just gonna wipe everything down and call it a day. Tomato, not using it for the stove. Nor in plastic, but we're not getting into the plastic thing right now. I got enough to care about without with the plastic police or whatever. Plastic. Hold on, I can come this way. I forget how this thing works, so give me a second. I have not been going live from home because I've been concentrating on working out and making sure I get enough me time. And my me time is either studying, I like to learn new things, or it's working out, and I cannot not skip working out. I will flip and go crazy if I don't work out. I don't know why. It's the chemical balance in my brain is just right when I work out, so we work out. Oh, my neighbor's dog. Dang, I gotta go give it back, but I'll give it back with some bread. My neighbor is the cutest little woman. She's like short and stuff, and she's such a sweet lady. But she anytime I make her something, she won't give me an empty dish back. She puts something in it, whether she goes and buys cookies or makes cookies or her daughter makes cookies. She always gives me something back. It's cute. I gotta sweep the floor too. You should see the floor. I've made a huge mess here, but you're not really cooking unless you're making a huge mess. I'm thirsty too. I don't know how I got this much flour on the back counter too, but here we are. It's like there's a poof. So, green, not ready. This sounds like, I've never heard this song. Is anyone a fan of Lindsay Sterling? I probably won't be live much longer, probably about 25 more minutes. That way I can, finish cleaning my kitchen, then go get my kid, eat dinner, do my nighttime stuff, nighttime chores, watch the sunset on the porch, and read my Bible. And that's my day. But it's been a good day. I've worked almost a week ahead in a class. I just have to write one more essay. I mean, you can't complain when you're that far ahead. You really can't. Life is great. I did find out I am responsible to take a final during the time I'm supposed to be traveling. So I have begged my professor to let me take the final either before or after my extravagant vacation that I'm taking, but not during. Because if I have to travel 8 hours and take a final, to start my vacation, man, that's gonna be rough. And finding a place with solid internet. I guess I might have to go get me a Starlink or something. Wait. I gotta switch these floors. These floors are cray cray. Hold on. I say cray cray. My daughter says cray cray. She got me saying it. I got cabbage on the floor. These floors stay dirty though. I'll clean them and 5 seconds later they're gonna be dirty. Like it's a used house. I really need to mop, but we're not mopping today. We're gonna clean the floors and call it a day for everything. Well, call it a day and then go do all the other stuff. And they make brooms for short people, just so we can all be on the same page. They say, when I was younger, I had to wear high waters a lot of the time. This is the reason I started sewing. My pants, like, I lived in Louisiana. If there was a flood, my pants, you know, are up here. They're not even like on the ground, so I never got wet feet. But I had to learn to sew because otherwise the pants weren't all fit me. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around his cabbage. It's wonderful. One of those where you go to sweep it in the dustpan and it just rolls right on out. It's like, yeah, not today. Maybe tomorrow. You gotta sweep to your heart's content. It ain't gonna go in there. Excuse me, y'all. Ooh, a bead. Kylie's bead. I need the mop in here. Okay, floors in. Now, tag gallery, go clean. Get the rest of it done. I just did the kitchen. I got to sweep a lot of the other house, the rest of the house. But you know what? House is actually not that dirty. I mean, no, it is. It is dirty. I've been sick and I have not been cleaning. I haven't dusted in like 2 weeks, y'all. It's been. That dust will still be there for me. It ain't going nowhere. Trust, it'll be there. This weekend, I'm so excited. I'm finally feeling better. I'm going to a I should have turned that cabbage off a while back. I just let it keep going. I showed John that I was like, that's it. I'm not gonna worry about the rest of it. I gotta find a place for my book. Let me see. There is so well in here and over there. This back up. Clean it up. Now I feel like I have nothing to do. No, I see some stuff. I dehydrated my eggshells, cleaned my eggshells, dehydrated them, and I crushed them. This is for my plants. So a lot of calcium and vitamin D. It makes good peppers. Make sure peppers grow well with her. I have my jalapenos and my peppers in one pot. And yeah, I don't recommend that. I put the jalapeno in the middle and I put the pepper plants on the outside in this massive potter. But the jalapenos are about yay big plants, but the pepper plants are about yay big, so my jalapenos have, you know, I think they could have been a lot more fruitful if I had, you know, yeah. So I'll be live more from home now. It has been requested by 20 people that they want my recipes. Can't blame them. I can't. None of them are mine, but I always, actually no, they are. I never follow a recipe. Even if it looks like I'm following a recipe, I'm doing my own thing. Like, it's not, no. I can't follow the directions. I can understand directions, but I'm not following. I know flavor profiles, so yeah. My shirt. This is not a shirt. This is Grizzly Peak. It's a brewing company. I did not go there. I don't drink. Used to, but I don't drink anymore. No, I did not have a problem. Well, I guess that's what you kind of think about. No, I didn't have a problem, but I have a problem with alcohol because anytime I drank it, I got a terrible headache. I felt like crap. Like it wasn't worth it to me. Somebody was like, oh, because you're stupid. That's why. There was a thing going around like if you were smart, you don't get a hangover or whatever, and it's not. One, how addicted how used to your body is to the alcohol, and alcohol is digested as alkalosis, which is then can cross the blood-brain barrier, so it's at the same time poisoning you. It's also killing your good gut bacteria that you actually need for a good immune system and a bunch of other stuff. My friend's like, oh, it's bonfire time and whiskey. He's like, that's the best. And I'm like, you go enjoy that shit. I'll do bonfire. I ain't doing whiskey. And he's got like a lifted up Jeep that like the rocks and like outdoor, I don't know what the hell you call it, but it would be fun. But it's also in Texas. I'm not driving to Texas or flying to Texas. So I'm going to drive to Tennessee. I'm so excited. I was hoping my daughter would have been through driver's ed already, but I couldn't get her in. And the amount of time from when she has to be 14 years and 8 months. And by the time she was 14 years and 8 months, it's September 27th or August 27th, somewhere in there. But she has the month of September, and it's a 6-week course, and it's a month. I could get her in a shorter one, but I'm like, this is driver's ed. This is pretty serious. I don't think I want to take corners and get her in a one that's not going to be as long. And I found a class where they do extra. You pay an extra $150, and they will take them everywhere. Merging highway, they take them like an extra 10 hours of driving with an instructor in one of those cars where you have 2 steering wheels and 2 brakes or whatever and stuff. Yeah, I'm getting her a very small car to drive. She's got a lead foot, very bad lead foot. Like, she drove a truck through a cornfield, and I held on for dear life, and she was cut like so the cornfield's a square, and she drove around the truck around the cornfield in the pathway, and she did it perfect. She did great, but she did it in like 2 seconds. I was like, oh my god, I should have known this, because when she sews, she's got a lead foot and she just goes. My neighbor taught her how to quilt, and she'd come back and her hair would be a mess and she'd be exhausted, and she goes, I'm going to nap. She goes, I swear to you, I did not know when you said you were ready to start something, you better be ready to finish the project when you say you're going to start it. She goes, she doesn't want to stop. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I said, that's her determination. I said, well, her walking away from something. I said, I think she picked it up from me. I said, but at least I can walk away for a break, If I get frustrated, you'll have to make her take a break. Like, you have to physically force her away from stuff. And she's like, and then she'll cry about it, and then she'll go back and she'll be like, oh yeah, I see it now. And she goes, I needed a break. And I'm like, yeah, as you cry, and I'm like a fool for the past 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm glad you see it now. Good thing you see it. And she's all excited. She said yesterday, she told me, she goes, I'm so excited to take our trip, Mama. And I said, yeah, me too. And she goes, I have a reason. And I said, oh yeah, besides the awesome stuff. She goes, we're going to be spontaneous. She goes, we have a list of bullet points of like stuff that we want to do, but we're playing it by ear, so there isn't any pressure. The only thing that we have set is a cave tour at a certain time and a check-in time in Tennessee at a certain time. So we're going to be in Kentucky for a day. We might be there for 2 days. I haven't quite figured that out. We might be somewhere between Michigan and Kentucky, depending on if I can drive the 8 hours and something in one go, or if I need to break it up. And I'm not leaving until like 1 o'clock that day, so probably be broke up. But I don't know. I drove through the night a ton before, so I don't know. We'll see. And then just spend the day. There's a bunch of like caves in Kentucky. We're going on an actual cave tour, but there's a bunch of free caves that you can go hiking and see all this cool stuff. So we're gonna go hiking through the caves in Kentucky for a day, hopefully, and then take a tour the next day. That's my plans. But other than that, everything. I want to go to a concert. She's never been to a concert. I have to take her to a concert. I have to. I already got the earplugs. I don't know what's playing. I don't know what's around it, but we're around Nashville, Tennessee. So there has to be good music venue around Nashville, Tennessee. There has to be. I still have to look into it, but we're not going to have like set days or times that we're doing anything except for the cakes. And I'm excited for that. Although I think my grandmother is coming for water. You want to come in? No. Huh, Grandma? What? Yeah. The soup's done. The bread has another 7 minutes, which I'll wait for that, and then I'll reset the timer. But it's only been in for an hour. They said an hour and a half, and I made chocolate chip banana bread since we didn't have any nuts. So we got the chocolate chip banana bread, and we got this zucchini bread. I used that big clay pan that's like this because we didn't have enough pans. So there's going to be one loaf that's really long shaped, but banana, I mean, you can eat zucchini bread. You just stick some butter. We don't have any butter out. That's a good idea. But no, I will let you know when I'm off. I'm going to end my live in like 10 minutes and then go get Kylie. But I'll let you know once I get off what you can do. I just don't know what. My grandma's so cute. She came in, she wanted to know what she could do to help, but unfortunately I cleaned the kitchen, I cooked everything already. She took a nap, so I just let her sleep. She went out, she went to a doctor's appointment, and then she went out to the lunch with the ladies, and my mom actually had some free time to do actual homework and stuff. I was excited to have time to myself, like, right? But she went out to she used to work at the high school. And the secretaries, she was a secretary, she was also a librarian, she did a bunch of different stuff over the years at the high school. But the secretaries get together once every few months. But they've been doing this for like the past 60 years. It is insane how close these women have seen each other through everything, through thick and thin, and slowly they're passing away and dying. So they only have a few left that go, but it's really exciting. And when she comes home, she's exhausted. Between the food she eats, because she doesn't eat out very much, I make everything from scratch for her, so she's not used to processed food. So when she comes back, she's exhausted, and the talking and being out in the fresh air and the sun, she sleeps, and I'm like, you just sleep. You beautiful lady, you just sleep. Woo, this soup's gonna be good. Oh my gosh, I should be fired. You know what I did not put in this soup? No pepper was harmed in the making of this soup. 1 second. What are you doing this to? I'm almost out of pepper. Do you know pepper aids indigestion? So if you're ever like wondering, should I put pepper on my food? Absolutely. Be careful what brand you get. Pepper companies are putting like sand and stuff in with their pepper. And as long as it's below, the FDA says as long as it's below a certain percentage, it's completely legal. I mean, just like Doritos allow a certain amount of feces, human feces, crap into their Doritos. Every single bag is allowed so much human feces. Freaks me out. I don't eat bag chips. I don't. They're full of parasites and human feces. So I'm good. I'm good. Sell it to somebody else. I'm not paying for shit. Literally. But Trader Joe's for $1.99 organic black pepper. You can actually email each company, and they're required to give you a list of what it tests positive for. So like a lot of salt in the production has heavy metals in it because like sometimes lead, because of the processing, taking the shovel and like scraping the salt up and mixing it and stuff. It causes metal shavings to go into the salts. But if you email the company, they can tell you everything that's in every single batch of their salt, and you can know, like, do I want to put this in my body? This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna figure out how I put 2 mitts together because we weren't having the other thing. The other mitt was very thin. I gotta see these little ones in the very back. Whew. I don't know if I can see. I can see the top shelf. I have like very heavy shelf. Freaking kidding me. These up front are so close to being done, but no cigar. That is a pretty heavy rock of food. Yeah, I did a lot of bread today. And I will share bread if you live close. I don't know y'all, and I don't think y'all live close, but I'll wait 3 minutes and pull the one out. I worry about using those 2 hands too. Hey Alexa, play Radioactive with Pentatonics and Lindsey Sterling. I love this song. This is like Crystallize and Radioactive. This song has been done by a lot of people. Imagine Dragons did this song. I think Coldplay did this song. A lot of bands over the years have done. I don't even know the original creator of this one or anything. Amy, are you on my stream? Somebody's sending me someone sent some stuff through my Discord, and I was looking at it. It's my friend Amy, and I'm like, why is Amy not on my live video? She's sending me stuff. I love Amy. It's my best friend. I got 2 minutes. I know, I'm excited. Like, I get excited, like, to go see my baby. Get to go get her. You should see us. It's like, we're 2 big goofballs. We, like, don't see each other for, like, 10 hours, and then it's, like, this slow motion run, and we're like, oh, my God. Yeah, we make a scene. That's one thing. You can't be my friend if you get embarrassed easy, because I just have zero care, and I don't have that thing that normal people have. Like, if you ask me a question, like, I've had people spit stuff out at me because my answer to them was that shocking. Like, they couldn't believe I said what I said, and it wasn't even rude. It was just like, one time somebody asked me about a crust, and I was like, oh no, I burnt that shit, and she just like spit water out. But she's a doctor, and she doesn't, people in her world kind of show face, I guess you would call it. Kind of bad stuff. I can't do stuff. I'm me. And everybody loves me, but not everybody. There's some people that hate on me. I got my hater. Actually, I got one. I would be the person you expected to be. But not everybody's gonna love you. Even if you're a great person that is really awesome. And I don't love everybody. I just had to break up with one of my friends recently. It was really hard, and I still feel bad. I told Kylie even yesterday, I said, should I call her? The last time she called me, I basically told, like, she said something like matter of the fact, and I was like, I don't care. I was like, and I wouldn't listen to you even if I did care. You've lied to me. You lie to me, I'm done. Like, you could do a lot of things. Lying is where I draw the line. If there is no trust in any relationship, whether it be a friendship, mother-daughter, grandmother-daughter, grandmother-granddaughter, whatever it is, if there's no trust, there's no relationship. It's impossible. It's impossible. So I cut stuff off. When I stop trusting a person, I just cut it off. Actually, I let people lie to me. I know, I learn their tells, and then I know when they're lying to me, and then I cut stuff off. So that way, in case of future references, I just learned somebody's tell. Like, one of my friends, their tell is they turn their back like this. I'm like, what are you doing? Why do you feel the necessity? And I don't say anything. I just let them. Why would I? You know what you're saying isn't true. I know what you're saying isn't true. Why am I going to waste my time by letting you know I know what you think I don't know? I ain't got time for that. Do your own thing. Do your thing. I will just slowly separate myself from that stuff. I can't, y'all. This is not something I can do. This shelf is so heavy. That is too thick. I can't grab these little things. No. I think if I was to leave these, it would be too done. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Thank y'all for joining me for my live. I might be live tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be at the gym, or if I'm going to be home, when I'm going to be. I love The Sound of Silence, but I like it by Bobby. Hey, Alexa, play The Sound of Silence by Bobby Bass. Bobby Bass.
The Sound of Silence, Bass by Bobby Bass.
That's it. This guy's voice. I love when men have like this, like, rasp to their voice. Kind of like not mine right now. Like, it's like raspy. What's this thing? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go. But I might be. Tomorrow's Friday. I have class in the morning. I have an essay to write. I have math to do. But Friday night, I'm free. So, no, Saturday I'm going to a festival. I think it's Saturday. I don't think I'm going Friday because Kylie's got stuff until 6 p.m. So either way, I don't know if I'll be home. I don't know if I'll be out. I don't know where I'll be. But I do know I'll probably go live. If I don't go live, it's because I feel worse than I should, I've been trying to avoid the gym because it stretches your immune system out if you are, doing too much, stressing yourself out. The cortisol release stresses your immune system, which is okay normally if you're not sick. You can actually bring yourself down and dehydrate. That's dehydration, yeah. So I don't want to do that. So I'm probably not going to be at the gym. But I might do a game night, invite some friends over Friday and do a game night. I haven't done that in a while. But my thing is, if I invite people over, it's probably going to be somebody I probably shouldn't be hanging around with because she is the girl I just told you about, the one that lies. So I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to switch it up. But a lot of the friends that I have, like, have a lot of kids. And you can't invite the parents without inviting their children too. And I don't want to deal with, like, somebody bringing 6 kids over right now. Like, I'm good. I ain't got the energy for all that. No. But bye guys. Thank y'all for joining me. And I will post how the soup and the bread taste. And I post the recipes. I'm not sure. I actually thought about only sharing the recipes with the people that can join the live. But then I was like, this kind of, or they could buy a cookbook from me. I'm putting one together. They could purchase a cookbook from me. So watch my lives, push that towards, or make them longer content so they're forced to watch my longer content. I got plans. But all right, guys. Bye. Thanks y'all for joining. I have not been live from home in a while, so I appreciate y'all joining me a lot.